Hello, welcome back to Uncle Buck's Advice. Today we're going to talk about a very sensitive subject for all of us. How to have better long-lasting erections. First thing I want to say about this is the things that I do and I have done, and I wouldn't tell you guys anything else but what I have experience with. I'm not going to gild the lily and tell you a whole bunch of BS and just sell you some information. No, this is what I have done in 2 weeks going to turn 55, to have every day waking up with, using when I want to, better erections. Okay, now I'm going to start this by 8-9 years ago. Before I started, they didn't happen. My diet was so bad, my life was so bad, my life was so out of touch or out of whack that I had no drive. I had no blood flow. I just had no erections. It was bad. Okay, and so the first thing I'm going to say that I did to start all this was testosterone replacement therapy, because if you're low on hormone, you don't have the drive to want to have sex. And if you don't have the drive, you don't get the erections. It's just that simple. If you're not thinking about it, it doesn't happen. It isn't like when you're a teenager and the wind blows by and you're walking around with your books in front of your groin. It doesn't happen that way once you hit 45-ish or 40-ish or even younger. So if there's no drive for it, there's no need for your body to make one happen. Bottom line. All right, if you're here right now and you're watching, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get told when a new one comes out. Okay, now here's the prescription that I do. Okay, I still, to this day, with my power coffee in the morning, I take one Walmart aspirin. One aspirin a day, just as a blood thinner, because bottom line, the two ways that hormone replacement therapy can help you, or there's 4 different ways that mess up erections, but the 2 big ones are blood flow and hormonal. Okay, so if you have a hormone problem and you're already taking an outside source, okay, you got the hormone end of it, dude. Now the other one is blood flow. Okay, so number 1 for blood flow is that aspirin a day. That keeps everything thinned out. That helps with the hematocrit. That helps with blood clots. That helps with everything basically that they say could happen. Low chance of it happening, but just a little thinner blood does wonders. Okay, so an aspirin a day keeps that in check for me. This is what I do every morning with my power coffee, and aspirin a day. The next one is I take a 20 milligram sildenafil. It's I'll put the name up here of what it is, and it's a plum extract, and it's very, very, very cheap. I got it prescribed by my wellness doctor, Dr. T, and I take it once a day. I don't have to take, like, load up if we're decided we have date night or whatever. It's not necessary. Okay, that 20 milligrams a day with that aspirin does wonders. Okay, I'm waking up, especially I take my shot on Sunday night. By Monday evening, Tuesday all day, my drive is raging. Okay, and every day, even on Saturday before my shot, when I wake up, my soldier is saluting, and that's just the normal mechanics of your body. Your blood flow is lower, your breathing is lower. You wake up, and everything starts pumping better. Your heart starts pumping, your blood flow starts hitting. So blood flow, erection, but when you're not sleeping well, when your hormones are off, that kind of doesn't happen. Okay, so it's a plus. All right. The next one is stamina. Okay, I'm on that treadmill It's right back here over my shoulder. You can't see it's out deal, but it's right there. I can almost touch it with my hand. I'm on that thing every day. Every day I'm in this office 5 days a week. I'm really just 20 to 30 minutes every day on the treadmill, just for my cardiovascular health. And I do an incline. I do like 3.5 miles per hour with an incline to get the blood pumping, to get the cardiovascular, because if you can't walk in the mall for 10 minutes without catching your breath, how are you going to make love for 10 minutes when that's 10 times more strenuous than walking? So it's along with your blood flow, along with your hormones you have to have the wind to be able to do what you're doing, because if you run out of steam, it runs out of steam too. Okay, been there, done that. So those are the big three. It's blood flow, it's maybe like a Cialis, or like the name that I put up there, stamina. Those are the big three. Those changed my sex life. Okay, so I am basically all week long ready to rock anytime the wife wants to. And that's the other part. Okay, as you get older, like me and the wife is going to celebrate our 29th anniversary this year. 29 years, okay. And her sex drive, because she's going through her changes, is not like it was when we were in our 20s or 30s. Okay, now she does not enjoy sex, but it's not the biggest priority as it is with me having an outside source of hormone where I'm just on rut all the time. Which it will do to you. Now, your wife is going to enjoy you being on rut, but they're going to get tired of it after several years. Okay, there comes to a point when a woman would rather just talk and have and hug and talk and kiss as opposed to having sex. Now, she has never not enjoyed having sex, but it's just something you guys are going to have to deal with. Their drive is not as heavy because their hormones don't make them do like we do. Estrogen doesn't affect drive. Testosterone still affects drive in women. And their levels go down just like ours do. Their levels are minute anyways, but their levels still go down as they get older. So their drive is not there. They would rather be comforted more than, they're more into the heart as opposed to the physical. Okay, not saying they won't enjoy it, but I'm just saying it's not their biggest priority. Okay, just heads up. Okay, so let's go to some of the more foggy stuff here. Okay, the first thing is that things like this will not fix if you have a psychological issue. Okay, it's if you have a psychological issue before you start, it's not going to fix it. It can make your mood better, but if your erectile problem is psychological, it won't fix it. There's nothing that I've studied or nothing that I've done that it'll fix it. Now, I didn't have any issues with that before, except for I just didn't have any hormone in my system for me to want to fool around. But it will not do that. Okay, so there are some other things you can do. Diet is important. Diet as you get older is more important than when you were younger. You did what you wanted to do when you were younger. Okay, now you got to pay the piper. When you do the dance, you got to pay. Okay, so you have to tighten up your diet. Eating junk food in makes junk food internal, makes junk food out. Okay, so if you have a bad diet, it can affect the bedroom. Plain and simple. Bad diet affects everything, okay? Stress affects everything, okay? If you are stressed, if you are worried about this or worried about that, or you're pissed at the neighbor, you're doing whatever, it has effects on your bedroom. It just does, okay? And I want to say one more thing before. Always under a doctor's care. I'm not telling you guys to freelance any of this. I'm saying go to your doctor, ask him about it, take the sildenafil. Okay, I'll have to look it up and see exactly dictionary how it's said. He's prescribed it, and it's been the miracle drug for me. I mean, I was doing okay before, but just that extra push from that. And plus also, I will say that medication increases blood flow, which is great for your workouts. I mean, my veins are popping and I'm feeling good and I'm feeding muscles, and you know, it's a win-win-win-win, and there's no ill benefits involved at all. Okay. Next one is over-the-counter. Over-the-counter stuff is a patch. It's hugely expensive, and it's full of junk. They fill it full of filler. There's a reason every company out there has one, because it makes them tons of money. Because guys, you know, this is a subject you guys are watching this, but you won't talk to your doctor about it. You won't talk to your wife about it. You won't talk to your best friend about it. This is a subject that we just don't communicate about, okay? But it needs to be talked about. If we talked more about it, there'd be more guys not be ingesting weird stuff that's not good for you and spending money where you could just talk to your doctor and save yourself thousands of dollars over the next 30 years. Thousands and thousands, because there's a reason they make them. They're huge profit makers, because we just don't talk about it, okay? We just don't talk about it. And just bite your lip, one-to-one with your doctor, and just put it out there. There are things they can do to help you if you'll just go to a legitimate doctor. Over the counter is just a way to steal your money. It's just stealing your money. And since you're here, check out UncleBucksStuff.com. That's my website. I have a website up now. I got some t-shirts and some hats in there. If you'd like to help the channel, check out UncleBucksStuff.com. All right. And I'm just going to go back to everything affects the bedroom. Everything affects blood flow. Everything affects, okay? So if you take a couple of right medications, you live a lifestyle and you exercise and you build up your stamina. If you get rid of the junk in your life, if you get rid of the stress in your life, good things can happen in the bedroom, okay? Your wife will be appreciative of it. You will be appreciative of it. You know, I can't tell you guys after 8 or 9 years of what it's like to feel like I'm 20 again when it comes to this subject, okay? So I have better lasting, more fulfilling sex now at 50, about to turn 55, than I did at 35. Just by an aspirin, one small 20 milligram medication, and lifestyle change. It's been a complete game changer, and it can be for you too. Now, I'm okay. You guys are all going to be in the comment section just blowing this up, but I'm just saying what worked for me. And as I've always said, time and time again, what works for me may not work for you, but you'll never know unless you talk to your doctor about it. Always talk to your doctor about it, no matter what. Just swallow your pride, because swallowing your pride to your doctor might get you your pride back. Think about that one. There's a blown for you. Swallowing your pride might get you your pride back and your swagger. So if you're still here, like, share, and subscribe. Smash that button. Hit that bell. Tell your friends. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're closing in on that 1,000, and it isn't about money. Okay, I'm going to explain the 1,000. The 1,000, YouTube doesn't monetize TRT content. 1,000 ain't about me making money. The 1,000 is about me being able to go in front of my God when I die and say that there was at least 1,000 men out there that I helped a little bit. because there's not a lot of advocates out there that are just not in it for the money. Hence the, supplement companies. It's all about the dollars. I want to be able to say that I've helped 1,000 men. On paper, helped 1,000 men. So y'all have a great day. Because a great day today, could be a better day tomorrow. Y'all be good.